Hi guys, just a quick one, kind of a public service announcement. There is a leaked version of the Avengers Infinity War trailer that's now popped up online. It's not the best quality, has to be said, and I recommend if you're gonna watch this, you maybe check out a few people's trailer descriptions beforehand. There's a few videos on YouTube with people talking about it that have seen it properly. There's some written descriptions as well. I'll get into a little bit of that here, but if you just go into this video blindly, it's hard to tell what's going on anyway. But I say it's worth a watch. I got something out of watching it. I got kind of the gist of it, and you can sort of see what's happening. But like I say, it does help if you've got that kind of narration beforehand, where you can kind of get a grasp on what you're actually looking at. Because if you go into this, like I say, blindly, you might be a bit confused. Now, it's quite interesting, really, because if previous precedents are to be followed here, I would hope that Marvel actually post the full thing, because this happened when the Avengers Age of Ultron trailer dropped. Granted, that was a lot closer to the release date than we are now. I think that was in October before the release date. This is obviously July before the release date, so this might be a bit too far in advance to be sharing this in terms of their marketing campaign and all that kind of stuff. But like I say, if previous precedents are to be followed, we might see that they release this officially, because it's out there now. It's very easy to track down. I know if you look the trailer up on YouTube, it's practically getting deleted in real time by Disney and Marvel, and so it should be. This isn't really the best way to be watching this video. Having said that, I'm a total hypocrite, and I watched it myself. But this website here is where I saw the thing, so I'm not, promoting you track this trailer down by going onto this website here. This website has nothing to do with me, by the way. It's just a popular one that does a lot of decent coverage. But hint, hint, there is a way to find this thing if you so wish to do so. But like I say, we'll see what happens in terms of the official release, because I'd love to see this thing properly. I think one glaring issue, and it's evident to me as well, by this trailer leaking, it completely overshadows the Thor Ragnarok trailer, and therefore the promotion of that film. So maybe that is a reason why they didn't want, that Marvel and Disney don't want this trailer fully out there yet, because they've got to promote that movie. Having said that, on the flip side, it kind of makes you want to go see Thor Ragnarok even more. But to me, this overshadowed that, because we had a Thor Ragnarok trailer in the last few hours dropped, and that looked great. And that was officially launched. It's kind of been all over social media. A lot of my friends have been sharing it. And it was exciting to see that. But then when you see the Infinity War trailer, it's like, Thor what? Sorry? What's the name of the new Thor movie? I've completely forgotten. So, we'll see how this plays out, and that's a phrase I always use in my videos at the moment. There's been a lot of theorising about where things are going to go. I was doing a couple of videos yesterday talking about the Justice League movie in the DC Cinematic Universe. Unfortunately, that's not in the same kind of state that Marvel is in at the moment. We will see exactly where this goes in terms of an official release. But I think really Marvel and Disney really should be releasing the official trailer. I don't think there's any kind of downside from a marketing point of view to releasing this, but then again, I'm not an expert. I'm sure they've got experts there that have got their the charts and graphs that say, if you release a trailer X amount of months before the movie's release, it has this kind of impact on the market and blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I'm not that kind of expert, so who am I to say? But logically speaking, from applying my own common sense, I would have just thought it's better for people to be exposed to this movie for the first time and make that first impression with an official trailer where you can actually see what the hell's going on, rather than some camera job from Comic-Con, which is like filmed at an angle and cuts off about 33% of the screen. Because that is actually the case on this trailer. I don't know if you actually get a chance to see this version of this video. It seems to be recorded from quite close to the screen and quite low down, so it's looking up at this screen, so it's off at an angle, and then it does slowly start to cut off about a third of the picture from the sort of lower right hand corner, which is a bit annoying. You can still see what's going on, but obviously it's not a complete picture. And the audio is a bit kind of messed up, and you've got screaming Americans every time like a character appears on screen or some dialogue is spoken. It's kind of drowned out by insane screaming. So yeah, not the best way of viewing it. Now, some of the stuff that you can see in here, it's like I say, if you read some of the other people's trailer descriptions, it starts out with a scene from, well, it's not from Guardians of the Galaxy because that's a different film, but a scene where it's got the Guardians of the Galaxy in the Milano ship. That's their own ship. You'd recognise it if you saw it, if you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy. Something hits the windscreen of the ship, if you call the screen of a ship a windscreen, I don't know. And it's Thor. And it seems kind of funny. Rocket Raccoon's like saying, get it off, get it off. And they bring him inside, revive him. And then what else happens? Basically, they go to Earth. Thanos comes through. You've got pretty much everybody. Everybody's in this film. And from that point on, what happens is destruction, basically. There's a few other little things to note. You've got the Winter Soldier who's fighting alongside Black Panther and his tribe. You've got Captain America's got a beard now. You've got Black Widow has got blonde hair. This is all stuff that we already knew anyway. Obviously, it was in the trailer description from D23 last weekend. Spider-Man is in it. He's got his Iron Spider suit. That's what I'm calling it anyway. It's the suit that you see at the end of Spider-Man Homecoming that Iron Man was going to give him. Just a lot of destruction and meaningful destruction as well. It's not like Man of Steel where it's just everything just crashing and it's all crashy smashy. This does seem to be, it's not just things blowing up, it's collateral damage here, so you know you kind of get that impression. At least that was what I got out of it anyway. So I'll leave it there. Anyway, I've kind of had a bit of a rant about this. So there you go. If you get a chance to see the video, I say give it a watch, but do check out the trailer descriptions first. Just like I say, it just helps having that narration before you go in. Right, thank you very much. I'm going to leave it there, and we'll catch you next time.